Hello, my name is Jordan Johnson. I am a senior here. I am an agricultural communications major and a biology minor. I am involved in a part of Watson Library, Safe on Campus, and Delta Omega Theta, a sorority here as well. The real driving factor into becoming an ag communications major was living at home with my mom and my grandparents and going out on the farm all day. No matter if it was sunny or if it was rainy, we were outside working cattle, working with hogs, and doing all kinds of stuff like that. I never really liked the whole labor part of it, so I took a route with the communications side of it, and I liked the back work and taking pictures and looking at videos. So an agricultural communications major has to do with a lot of different branches of agriculture as well as communication. So it's almost like a double major. The agricultural side is learning about the farming and different other crops or animal industries. And then the more communication side involves policies or publications or different types of platforms to use to advertise and advocate and educate. So a typical morning always requires coffee for me. I normally get up around 8 or 9 in the morning to start off my classes of the week. So I normally get ready, do whatever I need to do, go downstairs, make myself a cup of coffee. Normally talk to my friends a little bit in the morning, but I tend to need a cup of coffee before I'm ready to start communicating. This semester I moved into the Commons, which includes a kitchen, 2 bedrooms, and a living room, which gave me a great sense of independence. I could make my own meals, do my own dishes. It was really, really great. I love being kind of apart from campus, but also still being apart. So it's really kind of that next step for the juniors and seniors that was a really great impact here for me. We don't spend a whole lot of time in the apartment, but when we do, we try to make sure that we have dinner together, sit outside on our patio whenever it's nice like this out, or just end up hanging out around watching TV or anything together. So it's a pretty good work, and the Commons make it a great environment too. So off campus, I work at Spring Valley Shooting Range, which is over in Spring Valley. I got the job there before I came to Wilmington College. I was working as a seasonal over at one of the district offices doing a lot of maintenance, looking at plants all day long. And then when I came to Wilmington, Spring Valley was about 30 minutes down the road, and they moved me over there and tried to focus on my major of being ag communications. So when I work there, I get to work a lot of registration, publicizing, making ads, digitalizing things, which is exactly what my major was, and I just love that currently I can partner with Wilmington College on a marketing platform with Division of Wildlife and Wilmington College. So overall, it's just been a great experience. After my morning classes, I normally come to one of my off-campus jobs working at the shooting range with the Division of Wildlife. Here's where I work most of the week. This is our office, and these are all the people I get to work with. This semester, I really tried to focus on my biology minor, so I'm taking a plant biology class, a biological sciences 2 class, as well as a world foods class and a global signature. So currently, with my biology minor, I was working with an animal behavior study, which was these fun crickets that I got to mess with. Part of being a biology minor means that I get to have lots of weird little animals and experiments throughout the day. So this part of the semester, we get to have the behavioral study of crickets. And my job is letting me keep my crickets here. And we like to eat donuts in our spare time.
And they like donuts. Should we do some donut crumbs, see if they eat them?
I don't think that'd work well for them.
What do crickets eat? I thought they eat leaves or something.
They eat apples.
Apples?
Is that it? What happens if they're not in an apple orchard?
They must die. Me and my coworkers decided to set them up at the range. It was actually a really interesting study for the fact that we were really cold temperatures because it's cold at the range, and it's super loud, which led them to not moving, not really doing that much, and it gave me a good laugh every once in a while being with those people. So it's always a good time. Transferring here as a junior was super easy for me. I got a lot of my general education courses done, which then led me to focus on my major of ag communications as soon as I got here. One of the first things in the first week was going out to the farm and working with cattle and working with sheep, which was one of the things I was extremely looking forward to for coming here. My friend from back home, who I currently live with now, she started coming here her freshman year, and I started coming over here and hanging out and seeing everything that was happening. And after about a year or two being over at another school, I decided that this was the right place for me, that I needed to get that hands-on learning, that up close, the personal aspect, as well as being able to take this information to the current job that I have now and hopefully will in the future. Was really the main reason why I came here. After I had my first visit, I mean, it was pretty much sold. I went out and hung out with other people afterwards, and it was history from there. Coming to a more private but a lot of extracurricular activities on campus was really great for me. I was able to get involved on Greek sorority life on campus, which has led to many other job opportunities as well as lifelong friendships. I've also am currently in my World Foods class, which teaches me a lot about different cultures and aspects, as well as working at the library, which has taught me that sense of research and history and finding other things using that platform and source. My favorite thing about Wilmington College is the fact that you can dig into your major as much as you'd like to. I've been really able to delve into my major of ag communications by going out on the farm and by working on these different social media and marketing projects. And looking at the biology aspect, I've been looking at the cellular, the molecular, the actual structure of it. So giving my major and minor, it's given me a broad aspect on things that I'm going to be able to take for the rest of my life outside of college and outside of my career itself. One of my biggest influences here is one of our staff members, Corey Cockrell. When I first moved here, I reached out to her being my advisor, asking about different organizations and groups that I could be a part of. And the first thing that she led me into was a whole list of things that agricultural and biology provides. Given that and the little communication that we had, she told me that she previously worked with the Division of Wildlife and we instantly hit it off. And since then, we've kind of bounced ideas off of each other. We're currently working on a work project that's hopefully going to get published in the next year or two. And overall, she's just been a really good influence and really helped me take each step of the way to be able to hopefully graduate. Excited to graduate with an ag communications major and a biology minor. The steps that I've taken throughout my Wilmington College journey has been exciting and fearful at times, but good fearful. It's broken me out of my shell. It's gotten me to try new things that I would have never experienced or thought in the past. It's given me that hands-on learning that I really needed for my future career. I'm hopefully going to sustain my current career with the Division of Wildlife, as well as hopefully partnering with Wilmington College in years to come. And just really excited for what's next. A little bit fearful too, but mostly excited for what's next.